Twitch just really is a joke, isn't it? In big 2025, my ass got banned for 2 weeks. I lost all ad revenue for 3 weeks over calling a woman who is 150 pounds over the obesity mark, a morbidly obese woman. I called a fat woman fat in 2025 after this woman has repeatedly come after me, my family, my friends, as well as the soldiers, and made multiple 9/11 jokes without ever getting banned. I get banned for calling her fat, and Twitch DMs me and says to leave her alone if I don't want further issues. Hassan gets banned for 24 hours. Hi, guys. Twitch.tv/Tectone, YouTube.com/Tectone here. We got over 5,000 subscribers since yesterday for the support of my recent videos, and I greatly appreciate that. So whether you're new here, whether you're old here, just know that I greatly appreciate you guys. This is another breaking news video that I got out of my very comfortable $6,000 bed to be here after having a long day, 13,000 steps playing Pokemon Go, getting the Machamp, Gigantamax. It was a great fucking time. I got out of my beautiful bed, my comfortable bed after my nightly bubble bath to tell you Hassan, unironically, got banned for 24 hours after everything. I'm going to tell you what this means for now. I'm going to tell you what this means for the future. Other streamers' reactions, more about my reactions, Asmongold, this, that, and the other. But what this means is that Twitch has their eyes on what Hassan's doing. This means that Twitch is well aware of everything it is that he has done, everything it is that he said, the negative effect it's had on this platform, as well as the negative effect it's had on the community, as well as the creators. They are fully in understanding of all the damage that he has done, the radicalization of the viewers, as well as the harm, the slanderous comments he's made towards Asmongold, calling Asmongold a murderer, a pedophile, calling me a rapist, an abuser, a pedophile, calling Nux a pedophile, calling Mudahar a pedophile, calling anybody he disagrees with a crime and attempting to ruin their lives. And people like us are going to have to deal with this criminal shit forever due to the way that he dictates himself, due to the way that he carries himself, and due to the way that he carries out a stream. Hassan, the guy who called the police on his ex-girlfriend. Hassan, the guy who has self-admittedly gone to a Diddy party asking for P. Diddy, a known sex offender, a known pedophile's sloppy seconds. Hassan, the guy who has said, old enough to count, old enough to mount. Hassan, the guy who has gone to a brothel with sex workers that were sex trafficked, including children. This guy, the guy who goes live and calls people criminals, tries to get them blacklisted from every type of social situation they could ever be a part of. The guy who has attempted to ruin lives, not with facts, but the truth, not merely reporting on what is happening, but creating a false sense of reality for everybody to fall in line with. And if you don't, he will ruin you. This guy, Twitch and Twitch staff, Twitch CEO, the same people who have wished him happy birthday. Dan Clancy has gone on record saying that Hassan is his favorite streamer, is once again getting preferential treatment. The past 24 hours have been an absolute joke. I have heard that he was only going to get banned or unbanned after 24 hours. I legitimately thought it was facetious. I thought it was a meme. I was like, oh, no way, he's gone. He's gone for at least a month. How am I supposed to feel that I got banned for 2 weeks if I didn't appeal that shit? Thankfully, it got approved. Other people like Asmon getting banned for 2 weeks. Other VTubers getting banned for months for showing too much hip. This guy who has done all of that, 24 hours. Imagine that. The internet exploded. 4.9 million views, 26,000 likes, 135,000 views, 8.5 thousand likes on me. Just simply giving a thumbs up because I thought, okay, Twitch, you finally got your fucking act together. Well, lo and behold, no, you fucking didn't. Fast forward 24 hours and 6 minutes later, yes, that is the score that we're going with. He was banned for 1 day. Many streamers have weighed in on this. I myself have weighed in on this, but here's what I will say before getting into the reactions from other streamers. I am no longer going to hold my tongue about anything. I am going to say what I will say. Every time that I get banned from Twitch will be a constant reminder of the sheer hypocrisy of this platform. The pathetic nature. And you know what's really awful? As much as I want to be angry at Hassan here for being unbanned, it's not even his fault. It's actually not. This is more so on Twitch for being so fucking stupid, for obviously having such an agenda, whether that's the CEO, whether that's the moderation team. Congratulations, Twitch. You have played yourself. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to trust a single fucking thing you say or do. You have put bad faith in me and every other creator on your platform, and you are already a sinking ship. You get less people watching your streams than YouTube or TikTok or Instagram and even fucking Twitter. You have less people watching your streams. And once again, you have the opportunity to do what's right for your platform, for the creators, but the only thing that you do is what's right for your agenda. And it's pathetic. It's embarrassing. And now getting banned based on doing what's right, a normal action, will always serve as a reminder to all of you who see this shit happening every day and saying, wow, this guy's getting banned for this when that guy who did that got banned for a day. Insane. Hassan, in case you don't know, didn't get banned for calling Asmongold a murderer, for calling Nuxtaku a pedophile, for going live and trying to run every streamer's name to the mud, potentially radicalizing his viewers to cause violence in the streets, for promoting and actively bringing on terrorists on his stream. That is not what he got banned for. He got banned for merely talking about a terrorist document. Just talking about it. That is it. Which means merely talking about a terrorist document gets you a ban. But bringing one on stream, promoting terrorists, saying they're like Monkey D. Luffy, saying America deserved 9/11, for saying Hamas deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. You say all of that, and it falls on deaf ears. It is pathetic. Hassan, hopefully you're happy that while you were gone in your absence, you had all of your dick suckers on full alert going, I love Hassan so much. Please, some of those residual viewers, give me a follow, please. Please, God. I bet they all did very long streams in your absence because you have surrounded yourself with a parade of yes men that are willing to suck your dick for anything you say. Casey Tron said, wait, nobody fucking cares. Sorry, bad example, guys. My bad. S-Fan said that they should just ban politics off of Twitch. I'm not exactly sure where they should decide the line should be on what is versus what isn't politics, which is why I would like to nominate myself as the Grand Marshal of Twitch, who will go with the you know what the fuck you're doing method and never explain myself and ignore people bitching about taking sides. I will also do the title of Supreme Leader, and regardless will only respond to any correspondence addressing me as their eminence. Obviously, S-Fan, a little bit of jokester. Love that guy. I think he's great. Bring in a little bit of humor to this very serious issue. But I'd rather S-Fan address Twitch's hypocrisy as well as call out Hassan for his hypocritical nature, because it seems like everybody else in this fucking town is too fucking pussy to do it themselves, because all of you fucking stupid fucking pussies in this town who think, oh, well, if I'm not really progressive, everybody's going to think that I'm far right and nobody's going to talk to me. If your friendships are really that fragile, if your career is really that fragile, Do you really think you either want to have those friends, and do you really think you deserve your career if you can't just say, hey, this guy who's too far left is a little bit too far left? And if your entire audience is going to turn on you, I really think you should look within yourself. Asmongold talks about the ban. 24-hour suspensions serve no purpose and act more often as a reward than punishment through the extra attention they create. Why ban for critiquing a terrorist manifesto propaganda, but not for endorsement? Is criticizing terrorism TOS, but promoting isn't? Make it make sense. Apologies for my stuttering. I am very tired right now, and I'm going on a podcast with Donut Operator, the unsubscribed podcast, in less than 24 hours, and I've been preparing myself mentally to do that. I am drained, and I'm very excited to be doing that tomorrow. Feel free to check out their podcast if you want to. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will also probably make a YouTube video with Donut as well. There's a very great point. So all he did was just criticize terrorism and go over the manifesto, but when he promoted it, nothing happened. It's a joke. It makes no fucking sense. Nobody knows what the fuck to do. Hassan previously also talked about how he's in the right, everybody's wrong, and Asmongold won't debate him because he's a pussy. And so this incredibly handsome, incredibly base streamer, goes by the name of Tectone, had this to say about why Asmongold does not want to critique or debate Hassan.
Yes, but he runs away from that sort of thing because he knows he would be humiliated because all he can do is just like chirp from his hug box, and that's it. And it is what it is.
Hassan, nobody wants to debate a fucking liar, dude. That's it. Because what you're going to do is you're going to go live and you're going to do this fucking debate, and you're going to reference things with like 18 layers of fucking context and nuance that don't really have anything to do with what you're actually talking about, but you're going to act like it does, and if Asmongold ever disagrees, you're going to start yelling and calling him a fucking racist. And I'll be real, nobody wants to deal with that. It's not over politics. It's not over who's right, who's wrong. It's because you're a massive fucking bitch, Hassan. It is. You are a whiny little bitch. And nobody wants to deal with that. You're like the kid on the airplane that everybody wants to shut up because you keep fucking crying. And that's the only thing it is. Asmongold is not afraid of you. He has no reason to be afraid of you. You're just pathetic. I hope this helps. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know who the streamer was. I believe he goes by the name of Tectone. Very based, very handsome, very charismatic as always. I wish he would have sex with me. Love that guy. Been a fan my entire life. I'm going to go like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications. Once again, on his channel, if I could ever find it. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. I think he goes live every day at 9 a.m. CST. What a great fucking guy. Glad that he has his friends back as he always does. What a stand-up individual. I cannot glaze that guy enough. He's probably the best human being I've ever seen on this planet. And as finally, we have, once again, Asmongold weighing in on how he feels about this ban, and I would love to know what he thought about this.
He's reading the examples of this happening. And the one thing that he does end up getting banned for is reading the manifesto of somebody else. Come on. What's going on here? You get a slap on the wrist for 24 hours, and this is after...
It's not even a slap on the wrist. It's a global announcement of the next time they're going live, and they get a day vacation. Getting banned for 24 hours is a buff. It's not a nerf. And Twitch is so fucking dumb for not realizing that yet.
You say you're 10 toes down supporting the Houthis. Like, I think that we have a huge distortion here, don't we? That reading a manifesto is bannable, but saying that you support a terrorist organization isn't? Where's the logic here? Where's the rationale? It doesn't exist. And so anyway, he doesn't usually stream on Sundays anyway. Yeah, and I found that, I mean, like, this is, again, like, this is like a conspiracy thing, right? But Hassan, if he takes days off, it's often on Sundays. So he basically gets it. So let me get this straight. So he gets a suspension on his day that he was going to take off. And and now he's going to come back. This gets a lot more people talking about him. It promotes him a lot more. And this is like, they banned him on Sunday, right? Exactly. Like, again, I'm not a conspiracy Andy, but if I was, I would be very upset right now. And so anyway, it's a ban for optics. Well, what I'm saying is that it actually creates the worse optics. Because when everybody starts discussing the fact that he got unbanned, and then all these clips start circulating around again of him saying X, Y, or Z thing, this is just another point where Twitch, like, in my opinion, I think Twitch either should have suspended him for longer, or they should have not suspended him at all.
I absolutely agree, and I'm glad he said that. We had a private conversation about this where I told him to go live and say that, and it would make him sound very intellectual. And he said, "Thank you, Tectone. You're so funny and handsome. You're my favorite streamer." And I said, "Thank you, Asmongold. You're welcome for me giving you your career." I can't even hold it in that time. Anyways, yes, I absolutely agree. The situation is fucking ridiculous. And it's up to us to hold people like this accountable. We will not forget the atrocities that have happened, how fucking stupid Twitch is. And guys, I promise you, this is only the tip of the iceberg. Thank you, everybody who liked, commented, subscribed to my channel. We gained over 5,000 subs yesterday. We gained over 50,000 subs since the beginning of this month. I will be the man to hold people to this justice. I will be the man to point and laugh at the bad guys and just point out the bullshit in the world, because this world is a very dark place, but people actively making it darker doesn't really help. I will hopefully be able to guide as many people to as many goofs and gaffes as possible, but for right now, this is an absolute joke. There will be more, so I hope you look forward to those videos. Thank you so much for watching. I want to just say I put a lot more positive videos out today over the past while. If you're bored, watch a couple of them. Enjoy yourself. Try to find light in this dark, dark, cruel world. I appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.